We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Jose Quintana will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this is a modern-day lineup. A lot of swing and miss, but not many people concerned about it. We were around the cage during batting practice. These guys are trying to drive the baseball out of the yard. They are not concerned with taking 3 and going back to the dugout.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 1. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Well, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Hit out towards second. Zobrist is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Gio Gonzalez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Gio Gonzalez, quality lefty. First thing you think of when you think of Gio, that big overhand curveball. Might be one of the best curveballs in baseball. Pretty good fastball, too. 92 to 93 miles an hour. That big overhand hook and a straight changeup. Really quality pitcher.
Standing in, Ben Zobrist. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
And there's 1 away. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a liner. Throwing the dirt as this popped right up over his shoulder.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw. And it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. First delivery to him on the way. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners on the move for second. Another one sent foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Up the middle and in for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got that average sitting right at the 350 plateau now. 13 home runs and 31 RBIs. Here's the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. After it is Kane. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Stepping into the box, Jesus Aguilar. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hits this one hard the other way. Zobrist has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's got 12 hits in 48 ABs. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Rizzo will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. On a line, that's a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average coming in at 266, 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. And he misses 2-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And a glove flip for 1. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, Jason Hayward. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch on its way. Nope. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-1. Line, but speared on a hop. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Riding into the box, Albert Almora trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Gonzalez gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just inside. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Grounded to the right, and that is through into right field for a single.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
In now, Jose Quintana. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Almora is off at first with 2 away. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Settling in now, Hernan Perez.
Leading off from
as we
Milwaukee,
are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting at it is Almora. 1 out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging in next will be the pitcher, Gio Gonzalez. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Here it comes, 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 3rd inning, no score to this point. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Ball 1. He flied out, leading off the ball game. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. He'll try it again. 3-2. Count still full. 3-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
This is line to left. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman, Brad. Go, Brad.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1. Fly ball out toward right field. After it is Yelich. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And with one away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. So one away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Gonzalez looks in. Here's the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The count now at 2-2. Starting to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
It's away, the 0-1 pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar. As a look, now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Arcia stands at first with one out. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, this is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2-2. Now another 2-2. Left side, but well foul.
Little guessing game going on right now, being late on that fastball after
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Brewers strand one onto the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th, and his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Riding in once again, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Schwarber stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 2-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Baez breaks from first. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is in time as Grandal gets his man.
I think it was pretty apparent he was trying to steal that bag to keep them out of the double play, which the guy at the plate is certainly prone to sometimes. It's always a risk, though, and that time they cut him down.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Fastball well outside. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Line towards center field. That gets down and the inning continues.
The batter, the pitcher, Wilson.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Hayward, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Gonzalez comes set. Here's the 3-1. Fouled off.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that misses inside. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Cubs strand a couple through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Strike one to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Into the box now, Hernan Perez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Down the first baseline, and Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball, and the runner will score from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
And this is a dream start of an inning for the guys at the plate, and a nightmare for the pitcher and the defense. No outs, runner at first and second, and he just ropes a triple to start what could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are still no outs.
Stepping in now, Gio Gonzalez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field, and no one can corral that one. Base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Now for 4 innings, he was great, but here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the second or third time in a game.
Gonzalez aboard here at first with nobody out. Count even at 2-2. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
Digging in and looking for more, Orlando Arcia, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. So far this year against Southpaws, Arcia is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today. This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Almora is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with 1 away as he'll hold on at third base. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3 runs already home here. Sinker, 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment. And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A ball and a strike. Hit hard to short. And that's through, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
The batter, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. And this one is gone, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Alan Webster gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Ryan Braun, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 8 runs already in this inning. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Line to the right side, and that'll be a base hit for Braun.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Hernan Perez.
Ready now, Hernan Perez. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Braun leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Before this game started, if we would have asked them if they would have been happy to score 9 runs in a game, they'd take it all day long, but 9 in an inning? That's just insane.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, And no one will track it down. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And there is strike 3. So after what seemed like an hour, the side is retired. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. Home half of the 5th coming up. Brewers are out in front, 9-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Madden, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're having a really hard time squaring up off-speed pitches right now, which is making it easy on the opposing pitching to keep them off balance. Until they prove they can hit anything other than fastballs, he thinks they're going to keep getting a steady diet of pitches with movement and deception.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Garcia fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Chris Bryant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Yelich going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're down 9-0. So stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Lorenzo Cain.
David Bodie has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. There's Baez. And he'll get in there safely. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen,
okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Safe at first base has been overturned, and the
standing in now, Orlando Arcia. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Strike taken up in the zone. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Nope. Good waste pitch. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. Count remains 2-2. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was one strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Into the box,
Now
Jesus Aguilar. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Last time through was a base hit. Lifted in the air to center field. Zagunis has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. And this is taken outside for ball one. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Count is 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost.
So left
big
fielder,
time.
number 8.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun. 0-1 the count. Into center field, line drive base hit. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Brewers lead this one 12-0. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1. Here's Javier Baez. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. 2 down. 2-0 out for the Cubs in the 6th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Yelich going back. Still going back. Off the LED board and gone. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, number 14 on the season, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Standing in now, Jason Hayward. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and Hayward has a base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. It was a walk in his last trip. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lays off 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Arcia gloves it on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 6 full. The Brewers lead it 12-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Leading off for Milwaukee.
Stepping in, Hernan Perez. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Brandon Kinsler comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Kinsler now catching and batting 8th, number 53, Taylor Davis.
Daniel Descalso is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Daniel
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Schwarber calls for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and digging in next will be the pitcher Gio Gonzalez. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Zagunis moves over. Oh no, he dropped it.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he lost sight of it, but then I watch it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
In now, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Fielded cleanly. Zobrist on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Now Now at the plate, Taylor Davis. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Mark Segudas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. 2 down. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He could really use a nut here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A bouncer to the left side. Garcia has it. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. Orlando Arcia with a solo shot. 3rd home run for him on the year as the blowout continues. Into the box, Christian Yelich. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Jesus Aguilar is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Taken in by Zobrist. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both. Mike Moustakas will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Popped him up. Davis is there, and that retires the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, 1 error in the inning, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Brewers are out in front, 13-1. Stepping up now, David Bodie. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded to first. Aguilar takes it in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. So in now for Chicago, Daniel Descalso, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now at the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And as you can see, they are way behind. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's a perfect 3 for 3. No balls and a strike to count. And he misses with it, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Braun. 2-1. Here it is. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Next for Milwaukee, Yasmani Grandal. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Tyler Chatwood enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way late on the fastball for strike one. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Stepping into the box, Hernan Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
The pitcher,
Gio Gonzalez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
The center fielder, number 6,
in there, and it's 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Digging in, Orlando Arcia. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? You come to watch offense, you can.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Row, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high score.
And the third baseman is there to make a catch, and the inning is over. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Brewers lead this one 18-1. Alex Claudio, a southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Alex.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 0-1 started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. The pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 0-2 pitch. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyler Chatwood. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Line toward the alley in left center. Braun is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
18-1 the final today. The Brewers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Gio Gonzalez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Jose Quintana was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Gio Gonzalez. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Jose Quintana. He falls to 1-5. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.